Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
We are once again in Copenhagen trying a couple of beers at a new bar that just opened a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Called
Rbabarrab?
Exactly, Rbabarrab.
Rbabarrab. Yeah, exactly.
R-
Rbabarrab.
Rbabarrab. Yeah, it's R-B-A-B-A-R-R-A-B.
Rbabarrab.
Rbabarrab. Yep. We'll be mumbling through that all night.
Takes some getting used to.
It does. So
it's kind of like a tongue twister.
Exactly. This is
it gets hard to say as you keep on going in the night as well.
It will be very difficult to say later on as we recap our festivities at the end of in the evening.
Exactly.
Okay, so Rbabarrab is Rbabarrab. I can't even say it right. Rbabarrab is part of Kihoskh.
Yep.
And it is their
God, that pizza smells amazing.
Their bar, and we're
right
hungry. We're right next to one of the best pizza places in Copenhagen, so we're fighting the urge. We're satiating our hunger with some insect snacks
that are Rbabarrab.
Are sour cream and onion, and they are mealworms that are cooked in rapeseed oil, salt, and sour cream and onion spices.
Yes.
Excellent. And
I can't really taste much sour cream and onion.
Well, you probably need a big handful of them to go. All right.
True.
So tonight we have two beers. We didn't do any research on these. We just went straight here and grabbed some beers to see what they have on tap.
Selassie?
We said we were going to put a moratorium on Omnipollo beers, but apparently we couldn't. We could not do that. So we have the Omnipollo Selassie and the
Raspberry Halo from Cigar City.
Exactly. So two very dark, heavy beers that we're very excited to dip into.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to knock out first?
Let's do the Selassie first.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So this is
Imperial Stout. Both of them are Imperial Stouts.
Yep.
Actually, I have very little knowledge of what the Selassie contains.
Coffee and vanilla.
It's coffee and
they
vanilla.
use an African coffee of some sort. Unlike a lot of Omnipollo stouts, this one's really still retains a head, which is normally is almost zero carbonation in their beers.
Yep.
But this one has a nice head retention. It definitely looks like a
It's actually got the
big
classic Omnipollo Imperial Stout kind of taste to it. But
no,
this time it's not muddled with a bunch of
So you've been
flavors.
put off by Omnipollo stouts for quite a while now.
I mean,
so.
and this one, so now I remember. So this is the one that I was excited about because now we're going back to like the roots again with it.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a bunch of
adjuncts just thrown in at the end.
It's not the donut, bacon, vanilla, peanut butter Imperial Stout.
It's a delicious Imperial Stout.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
knock
just
it.
2 ingredients. So
No, the bacon.
the other one?
Yeah, cardamom, sweet potato.
that one. That was
yogurt.
amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
They've been really going off the rails with their flavor additives
so I'm really
these days.
excited about a stout from them that goes back to the like classic Imperial Stout notes.
Kind of where it all began.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
this one's really, really nice.
This one is really good.
I
like it so much better than for example, the anagram we tried a while back.
Oh, that was the worst. That's one of the worst beers we've had on the show. Hands down.
I think it is.
But this is got a great rich mouthfeel.
Yep. The coffee is not overpowering.
The coffee's really subtle, I would say. You definitely.
Well, I mean, both the coffee and the vanilla is really subtle, but it kind of complements it in a nice way.
You almost don't get the vanilla.
Nope.
It's really, really.
You got to work for it.
Yep. I think as it warms up, the vanilla will probably become more prominent.
Let's give this a little bit of time to warm.
But the coffee is really nice. It tastes like almost like a Vietnamese kind of really dark. It looks very much like a Vietnamese coffee. Just a very nice.
Oh, you can tell from the beer.
Well, I'm just saying that the beer itself looks like a Vietnamese coffee. Like, have you ever seen one of those poured?
Oh, okay.
Because it's so black, and then you've got this like a Turkish coffee where you got this kind of frothy head on top.
Yeah,
and it very much looks like that. Smart ass.
Yeah. But someone's got to be.
I know you're mocking me, but anyway.
All right.
So yeah,
I enjoy this.
After you really didn't like the Lorelei, and you didn't like
Outside the Lines. I didn't like that one.
I really
didn't like the
Outside the
anagram.
Lines. You didn't like the anagram. So it's been 3 in a row.
Didn't like the barrel aged anagram.
Oh, that was really bad. That was actually worse than the anagram.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much I didn't like that.
But now we're back. Like,
and you haven't.
And it was also like the Texas pecan was really nice.
Really good. Yeah.
And this is the stouts that I kind of like. I don't like it when it gets too spaced out with the different artificial flavors.
Should have tried the Magnum Opus. It was really, really good, but you would have hated it. Yeah.
Oh, you loved it, but I would have hated it.
Yep, because it had too many flavors. I'm sure you would.
Well, I kind of want to try it because that's the one that Magnus made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really want to try that one still.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
Chandra and I were just like, oh my God, it's so good.
Wasn't it maple syrup and toast and bacon and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was some sort of crazy.
It was like a hearty Canadian breakfast.
Yeah, it was some sort of crazy concoction.
Yeah.
But it was delicious what it was.
All right, nice.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, so that's another Swedish beer from our one true love, Omnipollo.
It's another imperial style from Omnipollo that we review on the show.
Yet another. I think we're just every time they have an imperial style, we're like, yep, we got to go review it.
Yep.
Yeah. And so
what do you rate it?
Oh, what do I rate it?
What do you think about it?
I think it's really nice. It's
only me talking right now.
Well, you were all over this one because of your animosity towards Omnipollo and how you feel about them with your your deep hatred for them.
There's really no lick of truth in that sentence.
No. The vanilla is really nice. It comes in really subtle on the
you said you can find
the first palate. Well, now it's warmed up a little bit, and you can taste it right in the first. But it goes away really quick because a lot of times when you get vanilla in a stout, it's just kind of like this perfumey vanilla overwhelming flavor. But this comes in really subtle at first and then just drops away, and you got this nice toasted, rich coffee flavor to it. I really like this. I am going to go 4.25. 4? Yep. Excellent. All right. Yeah, I got a bottle of this at home. I'm looking forward to trying it down the road. I honestly think if we were in a cartoon right now, like in a Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck cartoon,
like the smell
thing would pick you up and then carry you into the pizza place. The way you're
well, it's not very far. It's like 3
steps. The way you're drooling over the over the smell of the pizza.
Should we mention a little bit about the place?
Oh yeah, sure.
There's like this massive Chinese dragon in the roof.
Oh, they're right. There totally is. And there's Chinese lanterns holding as the main lighting source.
And
inside.
also, like, the font on the logo is kind of like this Orientalish style as well. So I'm guessing they're going for, like, a little bit of an Oriental style.
And the interior design is just your standard white box.
Yeah. White box, yellow furniture.
Danish style.
Minimalized design.
With an Asian flair.
Yeah.
The little seats are kind of little pagoda-ish looking, and they've got the little... I don't know, Asian style imprint on the mirrors.
Well. They got backgammon in there. I see two guys playing it.
There are 2 guys playing backgammon. They have some other board games as well. I think you can get, and that's not food. We didn't try any of the food this time.
Yeah. So they got
because there's only one
pizza.
There's only one poor girl working the bar, and so she has to pour the drinks and make the food.
Exactly. So
I felt really bad for her.
Exactly.
It's like way too much for one person to handle.
But I think
on a Friday afternoon.
To be honest, I think the food probably comes from the pizzeria next door.
Well, she's making the toast. The toast.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she's making those. I know.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
That's intense.
Yeah, like I said, I felt really bad for her because that is thankless. So if somebody comes up and wants a beer, they got to wait 10 minutes while she makes a goddamn sandwich.
Exactly. So I want 2 beers and 2 toasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk right out the door. All right.
Okay.
Raspberry
so
Halo.
Next up is Cigar City, one of
my favorite breweries.
I love Cigar City. It's one of my favorites as well. I have yet to have a beer from them I didn't like. I've had a few I didn't like as well as others, but I still thought they were good.
The Berliner Weiss that we had at Brewdog was a good Berliner Weiss, but it was not something exciting.
No. And I've had a couple of bottled stuff that I thought that was just okay.
Oh, really? Which ones?
The brown ale that they ship over.
The Maduro?
Yeah.
I love that one.
It's good, but it is... I
think it's an excellent brown ale.
Okay, well, there you go.
Epitome of a brown ale style.
What you would say? Would you call it the bee's knees?
I would call it the bee's knees.
It's the bee's knees of brown ales.
It's the bee's knees of brown ales.
All right. It's good. I mean, it's good, but it just doesn't excite me like the Jai or the...
or the High
High.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's because it's Spanish, isn't it?
Exactly.
The High. I don't play that sport. Only, nobody plays that sport anymore.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Only, people in Miami play that sport.
Well, since the brewery is from Tampa.
Yeah, it makes sense. I understand where the name comes from. I've seen the opening credits to Miami Vice, so I know what it looks like.
Oh, you've seen those?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You gotta be old as fuck.
I am. I was a kid when that came out. I hate you. So anyway, I'm sure there are some wonderful...
cherished memories.
Some wonderful photos from my childhood of me wearing white knit pants with the pastel
t-shirt.
the pastel t-shirts.
Yeah.
Where are my Jinkos?
Can we get some of those on the Instagram account?
I have no idea where those photos exist. My
mom. Ask your mom.
My mom has them somewhere, and she's moved several times. They're in a box and stored
she
somewhere.
Has those treasured under her pillow, probably.
I doubt that.
I'm pretty sure.
No. We'll let the motorcycles pass.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, here we what we're talking about? Oh,
the Raspberry Halo.
Cigar City.
Yep.
Raspberry Halo.
Yep.
So this is another Imperial Stout.
Yep.
And we didn't look up the ratings or anything on these. We just went.
Oh, just went for it.
We were raw dog in this episode.
Yeah. Which might actually be a better way to go.
I don't know. I kind of like the context for the
really?
beers. Yeah.
I kind of like the spontaneity of this.
I like spontaneity as well, but I also like to know like what's the percentage that we're drinking and what are the ratings and how do we view it against that.
Well, I think we should probably ask if anyone is interested in hearing that.
Oh, I don't care what they think.
Oh, really?
This is my show. They want it's their own show. My show. So anyway,
it's my show. Well, it's our show, bitch.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
All right. So
that's the way it's gonna be. I'm just gonna go and get a pizza.
Raspberry Halo. Yep. It tastes like raspberry candy.
You know what I thought about when I just like right after you swallow?
What? What did you think about right after I swallowed?
I knew you were gonna jump on that shit. So, breakfast cereal.
Yep.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like a chocolate raspberry breakfast cereal.
Mm-hmm. Kellogg's All Brand with the raspberries.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was covered in chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
That's
It's actually a good thing in the beer.
I don't know. It's so like you have the problem with the artificialness of some of the Omnipollo stuff.
Yeah, but this is not artificial raspberries.
Yeah, I'm not saying it is.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that
you better not be.
I am not saying that. I'm just saying that I don't think I appreciate the raspberry flavor in the.
I've had a hard time with berries and stouts for anagram blueberry stuff. But I've had a hard time with berries in general in stouts.
Yeah.
But I think here it's kind of balanced quite nicely.
I'm kind of one and done with this. I couldn't see me drinking another one of these, whereas I quite like the Selassie and could probably have another one of those.
I could probably not go for two of any of these.
Well, I wouldn't say I would have them back to back, but like I've tried this now. I don't think I wouldn't jump on it again, like if I saw it on the board, if I was here in another week.
I would be keen to get a bottle of it and let it sit for like a year or two. See if that raspberry kind of fades down a little bit, which I'm assuming it probably will.
I think it probably will as well.
Yeah, so like the chocolatey notes might come forward a little bit more. That would be kind of interesting. I know they still have it on Beer Gym to order.
I think they probably have it here still to order. I think they have it downstairs, a kiosk. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. It didn't sell out like the Marshall Zukov.
No, that sold out fast.
Yeah, really, really fast. This has been lingering for a while.
I'm pretty
sure Box Beers has it too.
I think it also there might be more people who are apprehensive about the berries and stout thing.
Well, it's also not as hyped.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. I mean, Marshall Zukov was super hyped, and then it was the hazelnut vanilla version we got, right?
Yeah.
So that would have been incredibly hyped.
Yeah, it went really, really fast.
Yeah.
Even in the on tap when we've seen it, it went super fast.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you give the?
I'm going to put that at a solid 4 as well.
I got to go like a 3.25, man.
All right.
It just isn't working for me.
All right.
And I appreciate it. I respect it as a beer, and I think it's good, but
I might punch you in the ribs after they start done recording. But
that's fine. I have it coming. If not for this, I'm sure something else I'll say later tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Should we try some of these the mealworm snacks?
So open those up. We got 10 grams of mealworms here. Deep fried mealworms.
There's actually a lot of them.
10 grams is a lot. They don't weigh anything. So just go ahead and dump some in my hand. You could use your fingers, your greasy fingers, or just pour them directly into my hand. Yeah. I like that you've been fondling things and then pour things into my hand.
Yep.
All right, so we'll put photos of these on the Instagrams.
On the Instagrams.
Yep. So
they don't really taste like much.
No, I would say the sour cream and onion part isn't that strong.
It's not very prominent. No.
It mostly tastes greasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like oil, like old oil.
It just tastes like fried stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like if you had some crispy bits of fried chicken that fell off the chicken and ate that. Yeah. It kind of tastes like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except very drying in the mouth.
It's super drying.
Yeah.
It's a good concept for a beer bar to have these.
You want to drink more, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was not a favorite.
All right, so we can switch the beers up here. You can have that one.
Thank you. I'll gladly drink the rest of it. Because there's more of that one, so you want more of the raspberry halo.
Of course I do. Especially since I haven't had any food in today.
You lush. Okay, so this was our Rbabarrab place.
Rbabarrab. Yep. Rbabarrab.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Check us out online at What's On Tap
Podcast.
Oh, I added a new thing today.
Yeah, you added our beer map.
I added a beer map.
Yeah.
So if you want to see or want to know what places we've been to or reviewed beers, you can now go to our site and see all of the locations that we've been to, along with a link to the episode
of that place. Yeah.
So be sure to check that out and let us know what you think. And of course, we'll keep it updated with more locations as we go to new places.
And I saw someone commented on the Facebook page today that they wanted us to go to Oslo.
I would love to go to Oslo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some really good bars over there. But I think we should get some recommendations from Norwegian listeners, like what bars we should actually try if we're there for a weekend.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're American, so you don't know shit.
I've been to Oslo. Oslo's really nice.
Yeah, you see, that's the extent of your knowledge about Oslo.
I've been there.
And Norway, probably.
Well, I've been to Oslo.
Yeah, you see.
What?
Can you tell me more about it?
I went to the Munch Museum.
Oh, nice.
And not Munch. What's the guy with the scream?
Exactly.
What's his name?
You see? You see how that works out for you?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have it in front of me. I haven't looked it up recently. Yeah. I went to that museum, and it was really, really cool.
Oh, nice.
And I went
for you.
I went to
Good for you.
the Thor Heyerdahl Museum.
Oh.
Which is on the other side of the city, on the little island adjacent to where all those kids were killed.
Oh.
I was there the week before.
Terrible.
What?
Terrible.
Well, it's just a reference point. So I was there the week before, 2 days before that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got back and I turned on the news and they're like, mass shooting and explosion in Oslo. And I'm like, what the hell? Also, Oslo, of all the places I've been in Europe, the train station at Oslo, hands down, scariest place I've been to.
Oh, really?
Oh, it is. I don't, maybe they cleaned it up, but when I was there, it was just nothing but runaway kids and meth addicts.
Ooh, that does not sound pleasant at all.
It was just I might stand there too long and get jacked. I don't know.
Yeah, I never went to the train station in Oslo when I was there. I just went from the airport to Asker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, lucky you. You knew someone. I had to go to the train station in town and
find someone, a friendly soul, a friendly meth addict.
Walk to my hotel.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure I could have gotten lots of drugs if I wanted it because it looked like that was the place to be.
That's where you would have gotten.
But Oslo is very, very beautiful. I highly recommend anyone going there.
But yeah, so we want some recommendations from our Norwegian listeners on what bars to go to.
Definitely, and we would love to travel more. I think at some point we're going to try to go up to Gothenburg, Göteborg, and look at some places there. And maybe we'll make it up to Stockholm one of these days.
Yeah.
Although I feel like Göteborg is a more probable outcome than Stockholm.
Yep, same here.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for
wait. We got to tell people where to find us because we didn't. We started that and then I said the maps.
So Facebook, Instagram, Stitcher, iTunes.
Yes.
That's about it.
All those places.
All those things.
And always
and
what's
our
on
website,
tap.
what's on tap podcast.com.
Okay. Till next time.
All right. Later.